s'mores, Girl Scout cookies. They my favorite. Everything, but hold on, I'm getting a call from.
Okay.
Champ, what's up? Yeah. Thanks for the interns, man. I appreciate that. We on the road to WrestleMania, man. That's why we need more people. That's why you the champ. But let's be real with me. You're gonna be here by your segment, right? You ain't pulling the Brock Lesnar. You sure? All right, I'll see you when you get here, man. Champ on this way.
Oh, okay.
We ready to go live? Oh, we are live.
Yes.
Intro, please. Welcome to the Wooo Show. I am your host, HulkATone, and I'm here with special guest, FCN Prime's own Trezane.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm excited to be on your show.
I'm finally glad to get you down on the Wooo Show. It's kind of hard in between your shows to get you into the studio. So over here in the peon land of FCN2.
The peon land?
I'm sorry. I'm not having made my appearance on Prime yet, so.
Oh, you have not?
Yeah, so hint, hint, wink, wink,
we got several channels to go through to prove you being on Prime News.
Okay.
They kind of got your picture up on the wall as kind of like a warning.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm on the no-fly zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Special precautions for you to come home.
But J-Cole gets on there pretty much all the time.
White privilege, man. What can you say?
I'm going to call him. We owe each other favors. Hey, FCN2 family unites. But you're here today. We're going to get into a little bit later on about a transgender issue.
Yes.
And speaking of a transgender issue, she looks like a man. That's Amanda Nunes. I'm sorry. I just had to do it.
She is quite the onlooker, the non-looker.
Yeah. She's a part of my worst nightmares, not my intimate fantasies. But Amanda Nunes went on air just yesterday, and she announced that her and Christina Cyborg are no longer supposed to be doing this big fight that they were supposedly scheduled for, booked in for in June, July. I mean, we covered it when the news first broke, and now she's saying it's Cyborg's fault. They didn't get the contracts right. They weren't giving her enough time to prepare. I mean, honestly, that's what she wanted to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to prepare for Cyborg? Cyborg hasn't lost in a long time. She's arguably, and with very little skepticism, arguably the best female fighter in the world. So she went on there basically saying that, hey, we're not having this fight because actually Cyborg is fighting this coming weekend. Okay. And so it's really strange to me that she would do something like that. And more so, it was strange for them to actually promote the fight of her versus Cyborg and not even have it complete. The ink hadn't dried. So she is saying that she is willing to fight her. I'm excited for it. I think everybody else is excited for it, even though we know Cyborg is going to win. Anybody else in the studio? Any of y'all interns think Cyborg was gone? What's your name?
Steve.
Oh, okay. Hi, Steve. That's your bag?
Yeah.
Can you get your bag and get the hell out? You thought Cyborg was going to lose? You're not FCN2 material. Bye-bye.
Can I get my check?
You're an intern, unpaid. So maybe we would have better termage if Dana White wasn't so busy doing this. Oh, he's taking pictures with Brock Lesnar. Wow. Maybe you should worry about the fighters you already have signed, except the ones that suspended. What's that? Shane? Is that Shane? Who grew up with the Shane? Any of y'all? That's Shane? Okay. Thank you. You can stay. Steve, get out. Shame, Dana White.
Harsh.
In other news, let's talk the reason why you're here. I think we have a video. Can we get a video producer, please? So, as you guys just seen, that is Mac Beggs winning his second consecutive year for the 110-pound girls wrestling.
Yes.
Now, here's the funny thing about that. Even from this picture, you wouldn't tell that Mac was actually born Mackenzie.
Yes.
Now, Mackenzie was born a woman. She's 18. Just a few years ago, she started transitioning. 2 years ago, she started transitioning to a male.
Yes.
Because of this, she's taking
hella testosterone,
etc. I don't know the process. I've never, looked into it personally, but
that's good enough. Good enough.
It's not for everyone, Some people prefer marijuana, some people prefer alcohol, some people prefer gender changing. I chose none of the above.
Please mark down that.
I'm sorry, but Mac is under scrutiny, as you all heard in the video. Very, very mixed reviews of the win. When you had screaming, you had booing, you had jeering, you had cheering.
You had all of it.
You had all of it, which Mac himself, he began to point himself in a bit of an arrogant thing. So a lot of people don't know that it isn't his fault.
It is not.
That he's wrestling.
It is not.
Women.
He has petitioned a few times.
So
that he can wrestle dudes. And because Texas's state rules, so it's not really a law, but it's their wrestling rules, require you to go by the sex on your birth certificate. They do not care what you do afterwards. And so he has to wrestle girls because he was born a girl.
And it's funny. Just think about that. It's funny because a lot of places that I know, it's intramural wrestling because you have mainly, you don't have women wrestling.
Right.
And men wrestling. You just have wrestling, period.
Right.
So with them being a place that Texas being a state that does hold wrestling for men and women, for them to put this into place legally, law-wise, I think that's really a slap in the face to the transgender community.
I think it's a slap in the face to them, to women he's wrestling, to the sport itself. This dude is 36-0.
Yes.
36-0. He's killing these chicks. And he's killing them.
And here's the funny part. Here's the funny portion about that. they'll tell you about the last 2 years when he started transitioning the record. We cannot find, and me and various other people have tried to find his record before the transition. We couldn't find it. So we don't know the thoughts, what kind of record that he had before the transitioning. We don't know when he started. We don't know none of these things. You get into the limelight because you're a male wrestler,
and because he was documenting his changing physically on his social media over the last 2 years. So he's posting pictures and actually showing everybody how he's changing over time. So not only are you wrestling, but you're showing it all to the world. So people are seeing this happen while you're kicking it. I would be pissed if I was so I gotta compete against testosterone.
I will say this. When I was in sports, I always heard the thought of being really respected to wrestlers because of that killer instinct that most wrestlers have. You have to be a damn fool to work through pain, spinning on your neck, getting bumped and bruised as you do because it's a pure contact sports, and swimmers. Because for you to sit there in the water for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours on end and still be trying to swim through the parts and everything, it was ridiculous. One thing I do respect about him is never he says it all the time. I want to wrestle guys, but that doesn't negate the fact that these women are the best in the world when going against them. You disagree?
I totally disagree. If he respected them and he has transitioned, he has moved on to another gender to respect them and respect their gender. He has found that this is what he is pursuing. Just like a whole lot of other athletes who want to take it to the next level, who want to seek other opportunities, they go to where they are able to perform. And I don't care what he is saying, he should take his ass to Illinois, he can take his ass to Indiana. I don't know what Oklahoma is doing, but maybe Oklahoma is accepting of his status as being a male wrestler and to be able to wrestle other males. But to sit there and to say that he respects these women is, in my opinion, it's a farce. You are now a male, you are taking testosterone, you do not know what levels, and let me be very clear. I would feel some type of way if he's wrestling males. And I don't know what level of testosterone you are receiving. Because at various intervals, it could be seen as a performance enhancing drug. Because not all of us have the various amounts of testosterone equally.
I was going to mention that too about the whole testosterone. So on Prime News, I just reported about a trans woman who's able to breastfeed who after taking testosterone from me and needing to to be able to produce milk. I was like, whoa, how long has this dude been on testosterone, right? How much? You take it, and then do it to the release. Completely chocolate because they're like, I just not getting the performance. So I'm with the Revolution, and you should take your butt out of this particular division of wrestling because USA Wrestling says we don't give a fudge what is on your birth certificate. If you even say out of your mouth you identify as a different thing, that's where you're doing the wrestling.
Right.
So I'm like, why aren't you just going somewhere else?
Right. And honestly, I think they should have. All right, I'm a full-on atheist. You want to hit a guy? Go ahead. Go fight. Fight. What RuPaul say? Dance for your life. What's that? Lip sync for your life.
Please move on.
That was probably his last year wrestling because, as we all know, NCAA isn't going for none of that.
Nah.
Not at all. You take drugs? Any kind. Nope. So I do want to see how I will be following it. Not intently.
Okay.
But when wrestling seasons come up,
okay,
I will be following to see what's going on with this and what college, if he tries to wrestle in college, and what their ruling would be. But I think has the
NCAA made a decision on transgender athletes with regard to?
I think they have. I believe that they've had track athletes. I think they've had track athletes previously. Don't quote me on that. I wasn't prepared with that, but I'm going off the top of my head here. I believe that they had track athletes. So I believe they've had a precedent, and I want to say that they've actually dealt with a wrestler before, or some type of martial artist, maybe judo, if I'm not mistaken, in NCAA.
Okay.
Which is funny. What's really funny about it, with the Texas State, I mean, he's able to wrestle guys during freestyle in the in the regular tournaments during the summer.
That's interesting.
Just in AAU.
In AAU, yeah. But during high school sanctioned games, it's a no-go.
Yeah, they need to sit down and redo their rules to match.
You have to figure something out.
They're going to have to redo it. The law is slow to catch up to technology and medicine. That's just how it is.
Yeah, we know. We know. But thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Can I get a woo one time? You know, woo! No, come on. You got to do it.
I got to do it?
You got to do it.
Okay. Woo! No.
Okay. This is why you're on the no-fly zone over here on the Woo Show. You can follow Steve, the intern, out the door. Your check will be over there. Though,
okay.
But
your lotion care package will also be.
We got it now. Okay.
Okay, get me off here because I don't drive that good in real time. So.
Well, you can find everybody. You can find Trezene at Trezene.
Yep.
Also, she'll be hosting the Gianna Versace.
Yes, pregame show tonight. Yes, ACS Versace pregame show where we talk about everything and nothing all at the same time.
You got a lot of gay and transgender stories.
I have quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yes. And tonight's episode that we'll be recapping is all about Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So,
Wilsonian, how's it going, champ?
It's going. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. We're gonna have to talk about Steve.
Oh yeah, I just passed him in the hallway.
Yeah. Where did you meet Steve at?
In the hallway. He was on his way out.
No. Where did you meet him at to intern him? You sent him.
Oh no, he's not mine.
He's not yours?
No.
Okay. How did he get in the building?
I just got in the building. How are you going to ask me how some intern just got in the building.
You know, like 6 or 7 of these interns, he just walked in with them.
I know 2 of those interns.
Who the hell?
You know what? I have a feeling another show brought those people over.
We're gonna have to talk to security and who's getting clearance here. See,
you kicked out Steve. Now I'm gonna have to kick out security.
Well, let's not kick out. Well, I guess we can kick out security in this building because in the other building, the one they keep under lock and key, that's where they have Prime News and the Children's Center. So,
Children's Center,
like they get top edge security, top. You know, we downgraded. But welcome on the show, on the Wooo show. Can we get a woo from you? Woo! That's what I like. That's what I like. So we're here to discuss everything wrestling.
Yes, we are.
Wrestling. Ted Turner wrestling. Oh, I hated that back in the day. Don't think I remember that, huh?
Oh, you got the network.
Oh, I got the network. Ding. So, Ring of Honor and New Japan. We had some more matches added to the strong style, the California strong style that, you know, last year when they built it, it was basically to give promotion to their just built United States Championship, which the champion came out to be Kenny Omega. So now the new champion who beat Kenny Omega, Jay White, has been added to face the Hangman, Adam Page, at the strong style that's happening March 25th.
I'll be there.
We're going to
Whoa. We?
I thought we was French.
We're not French.
We're not French.
We're not French.
I'm pretty sure.
It's me and 2 interns. One's taking my bag and one's holding the title for me.
How much he make? Somebody tell me how much his checks is. So we have that. We also have the big match, which is a rematch of a WCW match that happened. Liger is going against Rey Mysterio. A lot of people don't know their first meeting happened back in 1996. And it ended with a vicious Liger bomb on Rey Mysterio, with Juicing Liger picking up the championship. I mean, not championship.
I remember watching that.
You remember watching that?
I remember watching that.
It was.
Where were you?
Too young to remember. So they're finally gonna have a rematch, and I'm really thinking that this might be the push of Juicing's last final match. He's getting up there in age. You know, when they say people are timeless, he's one of those guys to be going as long. We got to take in mind he was there early. He was in the Hogan era, the Bret Hart era, Shawn Michaels, Attitude, Ruthless Aggression. He's been all around. He's done all kinds of promotions. So ECW, TNA, like.
All over.
All over.
If you have a ring, he probably wrestled there.
Yes. And wasn't he in the Cruiserweight Classic?
Let's get one of the interns to find that out.
Find that out. But he's been all around the world.
All over.
So to have him and Ray in a ring and a King New Japan ring again, for the first time actually, should I say, have them in a ring together again in a New Japan, I'm actually leaning towards this might be his final match. You feel that way?
I think he might have one or two more after that, but this is definitely a big one for him. There's probably a couple people that he had on his list that he wanted to wrestle before he left, you know, before he hung up the mask, and just that's definite. I mean, Ray.
Yeah. Everyone proclaims him the king of Lucha Libre. And so, yeah, like I'm not making this up. Like don't at me, at the people everywhere else. Ricochet said it. You had a bunch of other people in Lucha Underground said, in behind scenes interviews, Chris Jericho has said it, etc., etc. So don't at me, at all them. Okay, you go say I heard from a source that y'all saying, and then y'all bring up y'all argument. Don't put me in that. Okay, don't put me in that. But also added on to is we heard that my 2016 tag team of the year, the Young Bucks. They are finally making the transition to
Women?
To women, yeah. Yeah, they're
They're going to be women?
You set that up.
You did.
Now, I did not
Yes, you
purposely
did.
set up that 3D.
But you did.
That was through a table. They are actually moving up. See, now I feel weird. It's like they're actually moving up from the junior weights to heavyweight competition. Now that is huge considering the records that they've put in with New Japan for the junior weight. But now they're going to be going against the likes of Gorillas of Destiny, War Machine when they're not doing their WWE stuff. You also have various other people, the Kingdom. You have the British Bulldog and what's his name? Young British Bull, Davy Jones Jr., should I say.
Thank you.
Because you had this look on your face like, huh?
It's a damn zombie match?
No, it's his son. They look exactly.
They do.
They look exactly alike.
They do.
So
minus the dreads.
Yeah, no. Actually, you remember he used to do that.
No, I'm talking about his dad.
Yeah, but he had it back. The son had him too.
Well, I'm talking about the dad.
Okay, but I'm saying that they both have had it. Moving on. And what transitioned this is the reunion for the Golden Lovers happened. Right, which is Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. If you guys don't know who Kota Ibushi is, go look it up. Look him up, his record in the Cruiserweight Classic because he did compete in there. And look him up in New Japan, of course. He has hella moveset. He's great.
Absolutely.
But they reunited to take on the Usurpers. Usurpers? Is it Usurpers?
I'll go
Usurpers.
Usurpers.
Yes. Usurp.
I tried.
You did.
You failed.
Hey.
You didn't try. A try. I'm trying. See, what I'm trying to do is to create something poetic to help you.
Okay. So,
but I cannot. To help and assuage your failure.
Wow, you're brutal. It's brutal. The Usurper, Cody Rhodes and the Villain. The Golden Lovers went against the Nightmare and the Villain, and it was actually a pretty good showing. Afterwards, you had Kenny get on the mic and cutting a promo and says, "We're the best tag team in the world." Okay, Kenny. Okay. First of all, you're not the best leader of Bullet Club.
True.
Second of all, you're not the best wrestler. You think adding Koto on makes you the best tag team? Are we forgetting the New Day?
No, yeah. Apparently he is.
Sanity. War Machine. Authors of Pain. The Young Bucks. Okay, SoCal. We forgetting all these, the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys, yeah.
Peanut Butter and Jelly. We forgetting all these tag teams.
Usos.
The Usos.
Breeze Dango.
We could keep going down the list of reasons why you're not the best tag team in the world. But
Job Squad.
All the Job Squads that get beat up by the Blunger Brothers on a regular. We could go to the Spirit Squad.
Ooh.
Mikey, Kenny, get out of here! But the Golden Lovers are the best tag. Come on, fam. We forgetting the.
We're a better tag team.
Yes, seriously. You're not better than us. And so the Young Bucks come out like, hold on.
Yeah.
Look, we understand you've been doing your thing. We gonna let you finish, but the Young Bucks is moving up to heavyweights, and we kicking y'all ass when we get there.
Yeah.
So finally, we're gonna see the Young Bucks move up, and it's actually gonna be a split in the Elite because we're gonna have the Young Bucks, which is 2 members of the Elite, versus Kenny Omega, who is the other member of the Elite, and Kota Ibushi, the Golden Lovers. So what do you think for this match?
Oh, for the first time that they're going to do it, because you know they're gonna. I mean, this is gonna be a series.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. It's. I truly believe that all of this is a bubbling to get to WrestleMania weekend, which we've talked about already, where the Supercard is happening, where Kenny Omega is finally gonna go 1-on-1 with Cody Rhodes for leadership of the Bullet Club.
Right. Right.
But the thing is, for me, with this thought, you've pretty much left the Bullet Club already.
Yeah.
You're literally
You're off doing your own thing.
Yeah,
now.
you're gone.
Right.
But at this point, I don't even know if I don't even want Cody to lead the Bullet Club.
Who would you have lead the Bullet Club?
Tama Tonga.
Child, please.
I want Tama Tonga to lead the Bullet Club.
And why is that?
He's OG Bullet Club. I think that he put on one of the best displays I've ever seen when he went against Kenny Omega. Right?
Okay.
And his promos leading up to it, how he had doubt of Kenny Omega's leadership, really showed that, he really can get gritty. I want to see Tama Tonga step it up and actually take over the Bullet Club and put it back into its golden age.
Okay, I'm going to step in here. So let me ask you a question. What does he need to step up? What does Tama Tonga need to do to step up?
His singles action. He's been a tag team. He's been a long-term tag team competitor.
Okay, so is the American Nightmare currently a singles competitor?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so what's more likely the hardest thing to do to completely sell Cody as the leader of this faction, or to establish Tama Tonga as a singles competitor, then to sell Tama Tonga as the leader of this faction? Which
the Cody is the easiest.
Okay, so
I understand that Cody is the easiest, but I'm also thinking the thought of, you have to take in mind, Cody is really Ring of Honor. He doesn't have the contracting with New Japan like Tama Tonga does.
okay,
Moving on.
okay.
Oh, we got a picture of Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Golden Lovers. So this is happening March 25th. So I'm ready for it. You're ready for it.
My bags are packed.
Bags are packed. Intern, that's what the intern holding over there looking like?
One of them.
One of them. Yeah, okay. Well, you slave labor is not allowed.
They're interns.
Moving on to Raw.
Yeah.
Well, this was the first Raw after a big pay-per-view.
Yes.
It seemed a bit, I don't know, it was something funky going on.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
We seen The Miz go against Seth. So let me say this right now. Whatever's going on with the WWE, they need to figure it out. Because usually around this time, literally fast. Because usually around this time, we have rivalries going on. We know who's going against who at WrestleMania. You're having that build up. You're having them grudges. Literally the only people we know that's going against one another at WrestleMania pretty much is
Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
And Asuka
and
whoever.
She haven't even said who's.
Oh,
right.
she
hasn't. She still hasn't.
Oh my God, this is awful.
This is
because she was
bad.
gonna pick at the Royal Rumble, but that's when Ronda Rousey came out.
Yes.
And we're 40 days away now.
Yes.
Easily. Yeah.
And we're not ready to promote the biggest show in.
We're not.
Well, I'm gonna let you finish because I have a lot to say about.
So it's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Well, y'all can't figure this out. So you put not even a triple threat, basically a gauntlet match. You had Seth go against Miz.
Yep.
He wins.
Yep.
Then you send out Finn Balor to go against an injured Miz. He wins. But then we still don't know who's going for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
No.
What? Make it make sense.
And there's even talk of Miz not even being at WrestleMania
because of the baby.
Because of the baby. He's already said, I won't be there if it's,
if it's close to the time.
Right.
So then we have the Bar, the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
They have no opponents. They just did a 2 out of 3 falls match versus Titus Worldwide, and they beat them. And then you plan on giving them a title shot at WrestleMania?
No.
That wouldn't make sense.
No.
You got the Usos on SmackDown going against the New Day
Again.
at Fastlane.
Again.
Make that make sense.
But it doesn't.
None of this is
None of it.
like
None of it
literally,
makes sense.
literally, it's becoming a chore to watch. I'm gonna tell you this. Did you have something?
No, I want you to make your statement, and we can get into this.
The most see thing of Monday Night Raw was this guy's promo.
Yep.
That was the most, even with the whole Ronda thing going on, that didn't make sense to me. Because now it's like, okay, what are we doing here?
Absolutely.
It literally, none of it made sense. Only thing that you can hate him, you can dislike him, you can say he only has 3 moves, you can say whatever. I know that y'all be talking slick about him. You know who y'all is. Oh, his hair too greasy. What? What that got to do with his in-ring ability?
I've never said anything about his hair being greasy.
I've heard it. You on my Twitter feed that his hair is too greasy.
Not from me though.
No. I didn't think that you would be the type of guy to think about.
I'm just glad for the hair I got. Okay.
Luscious hairs and things of that sort. You know?
Never talk about a man's luscious hair.
Samson. Stuff like that. But it's becoming a chore to watch. It is literally. It's literally like coming home from school, knowing your parents is arguing, but still trying to walk in to go get that snack. That is
and they're arguing in the kitchen.
And they're arguing in. I want this yogurt cup.
I'm not going in there for a yogurt cup.
Well, just imagine it's your favorite. What's your favorite snack? I don't care.
Thin Mints.
Imagine Thin Mints.
Thin Mints.
Imagine this, whatever your favorite snack is, and your parents are in the kitchen arguing, and you like, man, I've been thinking about these motherfuckers since 1:25 when that last bell was getting ready to ring, and I was like, I get out of school at 2:35. I got an hour until I get them Thin Mints. But you get home to these motherfuckers arguing about who left the TV on last night. Okay. You like, yo, can I get my Thin Mints? That's what wrestling, what WWE is to me right now. That's what it is.
It's not fun.
It's not fun whatsoever. But this guy cut a great promo because leading up to the Elimination Chamber, they kept on saying, well, Brock Lesnar is going to be here the Monday after Elimination Chamber to see who his opponent is. As you all know, I had Braun Strowman going against Brock Lesnar.
I did too.
I thought it was Braun Strowman's time, but apparently not. And we had Roman come out and win instead, things of that sort. And now we're sitting here with another thought of...
Is that Steve?
Sending me crazy texts? Yes. I don't know how you got my number. I'm calling security. But it's really weird to me. It's strange to me that they have no matches completely set.
No.
Outside of Roman and Brock Lesnar.
And then you got people like John Cena begging for a match.
Begging!
So get to the what's the actual point?
The actual point is what is going on with WWE right now? Where writing wise, etc. Where are we at with WWE?
There isn't. What would you do?
What would I do?
Okay, so if
give me a WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
WrestleMania match.
Give me a match. You know what? Let's have fun. Intercontinental Championship.
Intercontinental Championship. I've been pushed for it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying, okay, with what's going on with the Miz, Finn Balor should have came up, took the title off of him. You could have had a Finn versus Seth Rollins WrestleMania match, Intercontinental title. It'll be just a replay, a title match replay of what we had at SummerSlam when Finn got injured for the Universal Championship.
No.
No. Who would you have?
I would have Miz losing before that.
Correct.
Clearly. You know what? Let's have him lose to Finn Balor.
Okay.
And bring back that dropped idea of Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we would scrap the whole Bray and Matt thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So then where would I guess we're not really too concerned with Matt Hardy.
Not really.
He's gonna be
Matt's gonna be fine.
Matt's gonna be fine.
Matt's gonna be fine.
So we bring back Bray and Finn rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Because if we're supposedly pushing this Balor Club thing, we don't have a Wyatt family to go against the Balor Club.
Well, you have the Bludgeon Brothers.
Okay. So let build the card out. Like let's okay, guys. Like you're booking. Start from the bottom of the card.
Okay.
Up. Start from the bottom of the card up. Like you guys sound currently like WWE.
Ouch.
You guys are just
Ouch.
talking
That
about matches.
hurts. That hurts.
And so you guys, what is the opening match that you have to set WrestleMania ablaze? What is the match that gets everyone excited about what they're gonna see? That this is the greatest spectacle of wrestling of all time. What match do you set up?
I say NXT match championship.
But they would already had that the night before.
If we talking, I honestly don't believe that NXT should be doing a takeover before WrestleMania.
Okay.
The champion should be on the WrestleMania card.
I like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I would have a NXT match. We would probably start off with the tag team match.
Okay.
Who's the current NXT tag
team champs? I couldn't tell you.
Oh, the tag champs.
Fish and Kylo Ren, right?
Fish and Kylo Ren.
Not Kylo Ren is.
What the?
Okay.
Is this your show?
Yeah, this is my show, man.
Okay. Just checking. Okay. Fish and Kylo Ren.
Bobby Fish.
Bobby.
And Kylo Ren. Who the hell is Kylo Ren?
O'Reilly, whatever his name. I don't remember. The one that looked crazy. The one that looked like he was that kid that was going to shoot up the school, but didn't shoot up the school as a kid.
Okay, so who are they facing?
They're facing, not Sandy, not... I actually want to see them go against TM61. TM61. That's who I think that would be a great match. It would be a technical, to be a technical showcase.
Okay.
So that's how it would start it off.
Okay. And what match would you have after that?
Cruiserweight.
Okay.
So
the 205 Live champ.
205 Live champ, which is none right now.
Nah. Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Who would you have, sir?
What's your next match?
You legitimately have to give these people a name. You have to give them. You cannot give them NXT and follow up with 205 Live.
Yeah.
You cannot. You have to come out there. I would go New Day. I would come out up top New Day.
Okay.
I would come out with New Day versus I would definitely do brands. So I would do SmackDown versus Raw.
Okay.
And I would do New Day versus it doesn't sound a whole lot appetizing, but I would go New Day versus The Bar. Right?
Really?
Okay. You're right. That doesn't sound, but it's the names, and I get what you're going with.
I would, and here's why. Right? Visually, The Bar is very visual.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're very, very visual. And Cesaro will carry your boy, Shock Top himself. He will carry Shock Top. And the New Day will entertain everybody in that opening match.
True. Yes.
They will entertain. Just coming down, that opening spectacle of them,
absolutely.
the hair, the outfits, that's how you would open the show, in my opinion.
I like that. I like that.
You would the regalia of the New Day and their spectacle and what
Their
they would
outfits,
do. Their outfit.
Their past WrestleManias have been amazing.
That's who you
absolutely.
open the show with. You open the show with New Day. You open the show with The Bar. You have them have a very fun, entertaining match. Then after that, I would say you give the people the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay.
I say you give the people the greatest mid-card Battle Royal, and you have the stakes. Then I say you do your 205 or your NXT spot, because I'm not opposed to the NXT spot.
I would go 205 because it's kind of, they've always had that match after the Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
So it's that, get something to eat or whatever. I was thinking while you were talking about that, I do agree with New Day. What do you think about Matt Hardy and Brother Nero versus the New Day as that opening match?
No. That's, I split them up. I'd split them up. You do not have Freddie and Jason in your opening match. You have that as your double matinee. You have your Freddie movie over there, you have your Jason movie over there. You don't blow your wad with Freddie and Jason. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't give, and I thought of that. I wouldn't go Brother Nero and like, oh man, that's because we want to build toward that. You want to go, oh man, there go the New Day. Oh man, there go, Broken Matt and Brother Nero over there. They're gonna beef about them stealing their match, and then they're gonna show them how to do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to really see it, and maybe have them against Bray. Maybe I would say have Bray in a handicap match. Because Bray has never had the odds against him. Remember, you said you needed him to have a partner, but we've never seen the odds stacked against Bray.
That's true.
Right.
So what about Broken and Nero versus Bray in a handicap match? Or that he doesn't know who,
a mystery partner,
and then Nero comes out.
Right.
Listen, man, listen. Now you're talking a card. Now you're talking a card. But here's the thing, just off of that, right? That should have happened a month ago.
Right.
Easily.
That should have happened a month ago. We should still have the silhouette on who his mystery partner is in this handicap match. We should be hyping up.
Yes, and
we should be hyping it up. And so that's just third card in. And
right,
can I be very, very, very honest here? There are a couple things that I am not excited for, as far as fandom is concerned. I am not excited for Infinity War, and I know people are like, what? I am not excited for Infinity War. MCU has shot their wad for me with Black Panther. I'm like, well, that's it for me. I'm like, because everything else now is just overkill. It's just like, like when you see a sequel and they just throw everything at it, and you're like, okay, guys, like, it's just going to be a jumbled mess.
Right.
And then WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania is going to be a jumbled mess.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I think they're just, dude, I am not excited for John Cena to be talking about, I got to go outside the proper channels to, what does that mean? And you're telling me that they're even hypothesizing, they're even considering having old man mean Mark Calloway
Yep.
coming back. Listen, what do you legit out of a 5-star ranking system? What do you legitimately give his last match in a WWE ring? Legitimately, don't lie to me. What do you give it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that match was easily a 2. I'm being generous by saying it was a 2-star match. He looked in pain.
He looked old. He didn't.
He
look,
looked old.
I mean, he's
oh my
he
God.
is my favorite wrestler, and
Yes!
because of that, I was going to give him 3.
It literally looked like a mauling. It didn't look like Listen, I was done. I basically was like, okay, it's time for the Undertaker to be done when he stopped doing the old school. When he would grab your arm, climb up, and jump off of it. When he stopped doing that, I was like, all right, this is over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. But WWE. Let's get into this promo. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're going to keep on talking about WrestleMania. But this promo, basically, Roman comes out. They kept on saying it. Oh, Brock and Roman face to face. They all throughout the night. We keep hearing it. And then we hit the Miz thing happen. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Roman comes out, and he's like, I'm going to tell the truth. And he drops a bomb on all of us where even the crowd got behind him. You know how everyone loves to boo Roman when he's in the room. Everybody was like, oh, this what we're doing? This is what we're doing. Okay, I'm behind this. Roman was like, Brock was supposed to be here. We was in Vegas. He was in Vegas. But he was too busy doing this. I see how I came back around with that picture. Yeah. Y'all like that. He was too busy doing this, taking pictures with Dana White with a UFC shirt. And he was letting people know, like, Brock don't care about this. The rest of us show up every day. And showing up, if you get up for work every day and go to work, you know that showing up is half the battle. The other half is getting through the day.
Yeah.
If I can get up and get there, I can get done with the rest of the day.
Absolutely.
Whether it's 8 hours, whether it's 12 hours, whether it's 4 hours, I can get through the rest of the day. And he let them know, like, y'all boo me. I respect all y'all. He don't give a damn about y'all. He don't give a damn about us in the back. He don't give a damn about this company.
No.
All he care about is if he getting his money. And for him to take the bullets out of Paul Heyman's gun, that's what I loved about it. I know what they gonna say.
That's not an easy thing to do.
That's not an easy thing to do. I know what Paul gonna say. Him and Brock are businessmen. No, y'all don't give a damn. Y'all don't care. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get cussed out. I'm gonna take this fine, and I'll see y'all next week. It was literally one of the best promos I've seen in a while. Because when you cut that thin line between truth and kayfabe, that's when you start getting real with these promos. That's the thing that Roman hasn't had. We always see him trying to maintain a script, maintain this. So to actually see him dig down and let that truth flow out, that's what we've been needing from Roman.
It's the closest thing to a pipe bomb I've seen in a long time.
Yes. The last pipe bomb, they're not really averaging much.
No.
The last pipe bomb was, we actually discussed this, me and Revolution. The last pipe bomb was The Miz and Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
Yes.
that
was.
Yes.
So that was the last pipe bomb.
Yes.
So what? Y'all just gonna give us a pipe bomb a year?
I don't know, because that was.
Well, you have to. I like that. I don't want to get a whole bunch of stuff all
seriously.
the time,
No.
right? But here's what I want to say, and I kind of want to talk about what we talked about off camera. So, Roman, the company said, Roman, you have to go out here and say this. You're the guy.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to handle this situation. This goes to show you that they believe in Roman Reigns. Because this was something that I guarantee you that there was some discussion.
Yeah.
And so they were like, so Brock isn't going to show? What's happening here? Brock isn't going to show? And I think that it showed in that earlier match. And they were like, Miz, go out there.
Yeah.
Wrestle again. Like, it was so, like you said, Tony, it was very weird.
He cut a promo. He had a good 8 to 10 minute promo.
Yeah.
Then he wrestled a 30 to 40 minute match.
Yes.
Then he had a Finn come out where they did a thing where he got jumped by the Miztourage, which usually Kurt Angle comes out to the front, be like, this ain't going down like this.
Mm-hmm.
He came up on camera, which means they were still handling stuff in the back.
In the back. And they were like, I feel like they were somewhere having a discussion, and they said, okay, who's going to do this? They were like, Kurt, are you going to do it? Hunter, are you going to do it? John, is John here? John, are you going to do it? Like, who's going to do it? And I think that we've been reading reports lately that John has been really supporting Roman.
Right. Yes.
Like, no, he's the guy. Like, no, let him do it. And I think that it was probably something that, like, hey, let The Miz do it. And I bet you that it was probably something about The Miz. And they were like, no, let Roman do it, because that promo that he and John were cutting against each other, like, he can handle it. If you want him to lead this company,
Right,
you got to let him do it.
Give him the baton.
And especially you want him to go into WrestleMania. And, dude, let me ask you this question, Tone. Let me ask you this question, Will. Is this a work? Is this all one big work? Because they worked us with Booker T and
Corey Graves. They did work us.
yeah. Good point.
It's a hard one right now. It's a hard one right now.
And there have been so many that, I mean, some have been works and some of them haven't.
Right.
I mean, I could definitely see it being a work. I mean, you can always see both sides of it.
Right.
But I do think for so long, Roman Reigns has been pushed down our throats that this was, I mean, like Ravo was saying, it's like, if he's the man, go.
Let him go.
And he was able to handle it, which actually proved he was the man.
Exactly.
You can tell me he's the man, but until he proves it,
right,
I'm not going to believe it.
Totally. And that's why, if this is a work, right, if it is, this is some of y'all best writing. Literally, I don't know what put y'all. I can tell you what injuries have put y'all in this corner. Everything. Because let's be honest, if certain people weren't injured, the whole lineup of WrestleMania would probably be booked by now. But we don't have a Samoa Joe.
No.
We don't have Jason Jordan for the tag team title for Seth Rollins.
Nope.
Or going against Seth Rollins, as it was rumored. We don't have a lot of things because of injuries and because, think about this. If Paige wasn't injured, she would have won the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Or it would have been you wouldn't have had the other two from Absolution in. It would have been Paige and Nia Jax in there.
Absolutely.
That way, we wouldn't know who's going against Asuka.
Right.
You see what I mean? You wouldn't have had those two members of Absolution, because then you would have been like, all right, Nia, Paige, boom. And of the people who's going to win, it's more than likely was going to be Paige, because we haven't seen Paige versus Asuka.
Right.
But if this is a work, this is a damn good work. And for Roman to catch the ball, Canadian football player, bring it in.
Yeah.
He really won me over with that. I've always liked Roman. I think that people give him too much crap.
I mean, I give him crap, but it's more of show me.
Yeah,
it's more. I mean,
constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism, absolutely. Before this, he hasn't been great on the mic.
Right.
He has a very limited moveset. The fact that, people have to sell him being as strong as he is.
Yep.
And just having him with, and for that, he's facing the wrong people.
Yes.
You got to have people that sell better than the people that he's been facing.
And you got to have people that can cut a promo with him. I think that once he finally got that, I think that after that John Cena rivalry and John Cena promo, we really seen that Roman Reigns could hang, right? But you can't give this man a script and tell him this is what you do.
Which is the way that they like to do it.
Which is the way they're known to do it.
Right.
Like I said, if this is a work, this is a damn good work. But I can tell you this. Roman's stock just skyrocketed.
Absolutely.
Just skyrocketed for me. It was really good. Moving on to SmackDown. Nothing really interesting happened.
No.
We had the standoff between New Day and the Usos for Fastlane. We got a lot of Fastlane build up. Whatever. Honestly, it's the road to WrestleMania.
It's the road to WrestleMania full of potholes.
Yeah. See here,
potholes.
So here's what I want to do. Right? Here's what I want to do. First of all, we need to eliminate the Elimination Chamber as a pay-per-view, a standalone pay-per-view.
Okay.
Right? Unless we're going to have the Elimination Chamber where you have a cruiserweight where it's fully on Elimination Chamber.
Okay, I like
tag team elimination, a women's, a men's,
I like that.
A cruiserweight. Then we can have it as its own standalone pay-per-view.
I like that.
But that moving forward, we need to combine the two. We need to get rid of separate pay-per-views. We need to have one. So that's my thought on Elimination Chamber. If not, we need to move it back to one of the big four. Survivor Series. Survivor Series would be a good. You already have elimination matches at Survivor Series.
Do you?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
not to the extent where it used to be.
Absolutely. I would bring back Survivor Series to what it used to be, where it was all these factions.
And it was nothing. It was purely. It wasn't you get pinned. It was eliminations.
Right.
In every match.
Every match. How about this? How about bring it to SummerSlam?
SummerSlam. That's a good one.
SummerSlam tends to be more of a.
Yep.
More of a lull.
Of the four, it's the lowest one.
You know what?
Give that.
I have an idea. Put these two in a blender. Elimination Chamber.
Right.
Money in the Bank ladder match. Where you have the briefcase suspended from the top of the cage.
Oh, sir, that is a dangerous match.
You were like, the hell? And as I explained it, you were like,
because you know what I was thinking of the thought of the old WCW, how they used to have.
No. I'm talking I know the one you're talking. No. I'm talking the Elimination Chamber. And
the Money in the Bank hanging right there.
Yeah.
That changes things, especially now that they have the squares and we see how tall the top is. No, seriously,
open the door, have the ladders out there. You still have people coming out in certain order. You know what? Like they had it last time where you started with 3. Go for that again. Yeah, and this way that's a good thought. But beyond that, I honestly want them to eliminate the pay-per-views leading up to Road to WrestleMania. Okay. We need to, we already getting too many pay-per-views. We are.
You need to calm that down. And just have full-on lead-ins to WrestleMania. Yes. Because that way you eliminate the thought that who is Shinsuke gonna face? He won the Royal Rumble. Who's he gonna face? Well, we'll figure it out after Fastlane. But then you only have 3 weeks to prepare
And and to build a rivalry for it.
Right.
3 weeks? No.
No,
That's not
at
long.
all.
And hypothetically, you could if the winner was somebody that he has history with.
Yes.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Not here in the States.
No.
But
no.
if we're talking stateside,
We are,
we need.
but Vince doesn't really want to talk about a lot of
We
that.
don't want to. They don't want to talk New Japan. They don't want
No.
to talk Ring of Honor. They don't
Right.
want to talk PWG.
Right.
They don't want to talk this.
Right.
So, yeah, I want to eliminate those. If I would eliminate those and just start fully establishing for 6 weeks leading up to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Completely indulge into these rivalries.
Okay.
I want y'all to get gritty with one another. I want every week for the 6
For 6 weeks, yeah.
that gives you where you can do all kinds of stuff to antagonize each other.
Mm-hmm.
That means, in the middle of a match, your music start playing. He looks at the screen, you run in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That means getting him his opponent disqualified. That do stuff like that. Make these rivalries.
Yes.
Stop having these anti-heroes. Make it where you have a heel and a villain.
Yes.
Because right now we got AJ Styles, the hero, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the hero. And it's like, okay, we know it's going to be a good match,
Yes.
but now you developed a thought of who we cheering for. It's literally like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks.
Right.
It's like, why do we need that? The same people that's going to be cheering, going to be jeering,
Right.
etc. But that brings me to my next point. Road to WrestleMania.
Full of potholes.
Full of potholes. I'm not trying to hit none of them. But here at FCN, we try to stray away from potholes. So on our road to WrestleMania, we're actually going to be starting to talk about what we're going to be showing during WrestleMania week.
Okay.
Which is our FCN power rankings. Now, this is, just so you guys know, our power rankings isn't going to be limited to WWE. It will have Ring of Honor. It will have New Japan. It'll have Lucha Underground.
TNA.
It'll have them.
Okay.
Listen, I watched TNA for Johnny Mundo, John
Yes,
Morrison.
yes.
Like he was the uncrowned king to me in
Yeah.
WWE. He should have hit the strap.
Seriously.
He should have, literally, they need to figure that out. Get him back.
Seriously.
But we're going to talk power rankings. So, we always see these power rankings in every sport, every individual sport. We'll see
and team sports.
team sports too,
Yeah.
exactly. And we'll see so-and-so is ranked this way, and this is here, and they're here, and this here. And you'll have individual players on team sports ranked in power rankings, etc. Ours, we're actually going to spend the next, we got 6 weeks?
Yeah.
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
We have about 6 weeks to WrestleMania. So we're going to spend the next 6 weeks basically discussing and going over it, checking our lists, making our list, checking it twice, gonna see who's top 10 or not,
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, right? Because opinion it's all theory.
It is.
And theory can be disproven. So in your opinion, what's the base premise for a power ranking?
First of all, ability.
Okay.
How they draw the crowd, be it heel or babyface.
Right.
Their mic skills,
Correct.
longevity. By that I mean somebody that gets hurt a lot is going to go farther down on the list,
Yes.
as opposed to somebody that stays healthy and is you see them.
Right.
You see them more often.
Right.
I would also say quality of opponent.
Really?
You don't
You don't want AJ Styles facing a bunch of nobodies.
right. Right. Or anybody.
Right.
Anybody. It was an amazing streak, but Goldberg's streak, how many jobbers did he face during that? A good number. He faced
Great
every
number.
jobber twice.
Yeah.
So
And they had come out with a different hat on.
right, different mask, whatever.
Yeah.
So that kind of would drop that down. So the quality of the opponent
Right.
definitely plays a factor into that for me. What about you?
How they sell. Like
That is a good one.
how do you make your opponent look good? Promo skills. You know, can I buy into you?
Yes.
You know, if I'm watching you, do I feel like, yo, I am into this guy? Like, do I really think that I am into this guy?
Are you into this guy?
Sometimes.
You're not into this guy, right?
No.
Good.
Oh, that's what you meant. Wait. Yeah, don't be gold dusting over here, okay, sir? Don't gold dust over. No gold dusting on the set, okay? Intern, you're fired because he gold dusted. You gotta leave.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you can stay. That intern has to go.
Oh, that one's not mine.
Bye. So how you sell your opponent?
Yes.
Can I buy into you?
Yes.
Of course. Moveset. I like
Good one.
I want to see. You know, I'm a firm believer. It's not just about if you got 10 moves, right? But you can hit them in very unique spots. That really brings out the shine to me because it'll be like, oh, I can't believe he hit that. He hit that move from there. Like it's really one of those things. Let's think about how everyone says about John Cena. It's like think about how many times he's innovated the AA. He had the AA. Now he has the roll through AA. Then he has the super AA. Then he has the 2-person AA. You know what I mean? It's like
okay.
The AA off the ladder. I mean, one of my favorite AAs is when him and Edge was on the ladder. He put Edge on his shoulder and just threw him down through the table and just looked up, grabbed the title, and was like the breath he took. It was like,
Good point.
So you know, can you hit that same move 1,000 ways? You know, from 1,000 different angles. That means a lot to me. Like you said, quality opponent.
Yeah.
I think look helps too, because I'm gonna be honest. If I think back, right? If I think back, how believable would it have been during Mark Henry's Hall of Pain? How believable would it have been if he was to lose to, say, Finn Balor? Not believable at all.
No.
Right? But if we had Mark Henry lose to Roman Reigns, that would be way more believable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could be like, oh.
That's more feasible.
Yes, it's more feasible.
Right.
You know? So if you're going for a title, going after this and going after that, that actually does.
Okay. That's what you mean by look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does it look?
Okay.
I guess it goes in parallel with the buy into it.
Right.
But how much will I buy into this story of you versus you?
Yes.
You know, another one is I don't believe a title guarantees you a spot in the top 10.
I agree.
I
agree.
I literally believe just because. So it's not just about who you fought. It's not about how many times you fought. It's also about just you. You're not guaranteed. Listen, The Miz doesn't need a title.
True.
You know?
True.
I love The Miz with or without a title.
Absolutely. I like him better without.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With that grittiness of his.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get this title. Antagonizing people, etc. I like him. But think about, like we said, look how many times Miz has reinvented himself as a same kind of heel.
Yes.
You hated him. You hated and loved him when he was with the Mizdow. Now he has the Miztourage. You know, he's always been the it guy. So, there's a lot of factors. Win-loss record. Okay, so let me ask you this question. How much of a factor do you think the superstars play in a win-loss? Can they protest? Like, nah, man, I'm not losing. Like,
Yeah, I think so.
you think so?
Certain ones can.
Certain ones can. So, say for instance, Bray Wyatt's win-loss, right?
Okay.
I believe that instantly that disqualifies him from the list in some way, form, or fashion.
On several points, yeah.
On several points, it's like you shouldn't have lost that match.
Right.
So it's a lot of factors into our power rankings, you know, and we're gonna take this in mind. We're gonna take all this great gritty stuff into mind, and we're going to check our list, mix it in our boiling pot, you know, whip it, mixologist it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And we're going to produce one of the best power ranking lists that you guys have ever seen, because we want you guys to get involved. So all you fans out there, you know, let us know what y'all think should be in a power ranking. Let us
Absolutely.
know. And throughout these next 6 weeks, we're going to take it. We're going to take everything in stride. We're going to rank it. We're going to look at people's records. We're going to look at their opponents. We're going to see how much their promos are worth, and et cetera, et cetera. And we're going to make us a power ranking. FCN's first inaugural power ranking on WrestleMania Day.
I like it.
You like it?
I love it.
I like it. You like it. We love it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But other than that, this has been HulkATone and
The Wilsonian.
make sure you guys stay tuned. We got the murder of Gianni Versace.
I got a flight, so I came in for this, and me and the interns are leaving. My interns are leaving. I don't know where you got those from.
Take them with you.
I only have room for 3 on my plane.
You ain't got to get them on the plane. Just
take them out of here. Just get them out of here. I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Take them out of there. Leave them on the corner.
Sure.
They're not women. They're guys. They don't. You can leave them on the corner.
Okay.
They'll be all right.
Okay.
They're pretty old enough. I don't even care how old is. They just take them out of. Get them out of FCN2 studio. Security.
They're gone.
They're leaving.
All right.
But other than that, it's always good to have you here, brother.
Always. Glad I could be here.
Glad that you guys could be here. Glad that I could be here. You guys be safe out there with this crazy weather I've been seeing.
All over.
All over, rain and floods and
frogs and locusts and lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is FCN2 Millions and Millions Woo Show. 1, 2. Woo! We're out.
I'm gone.